that like a PvP in a high level foreign tournament. When was actually the last time you saw a PvP? I don't. Holy check, when was the last time I saw a PvP? It's been like months. I've like never casted a PvP. This actually makes me really sad because that's my favorite matchup. Anyway. Oh. trutaCz. Doing the lag. Hope that goes away. And in the bottom left as the brown Zerg, we do have trutaCz. In the top left as the orange Protoss, who has apparently never played this map before, we do have GoTunk. So, allow me to completely mess that one up. Whew, good thing it didn't break completely. So he's going to be P10. He's going to be orange. And trutaCz is Z... Call this Z7. Boom. So GoTunk showing a pretty nice PvZ last game. Defending a 9-pull speed after letting 5 speedlings into his base, and then coming back and playing a nice long game and winning. I guess it wasn't that long, but you know, they got up to 4 bases. And trutaCz is, well, he's a pretty good Polish Zerg. I don't know too much about his ZVP, just because all the Protosses keep losing in early rounds of tournaments, so we don't see Protoss enough. The map is Neo Beltway. Ah, apparently GoTunk has played the map before. How lovely. And trutaCz apparently watched the last game because he's 9-pulling with gas. Oh no, he's actually going to do the gas trick. Okay. I thought that was a bit late to actually take the gas for real. So it is actually just a gas trick. So, well, I don't know. Let's see how he does. Forge going down, I expect a gateway here. I don't know if that'll be tight again. Yes, that will be tight against the right wall. So if he builds it here, he just needs to block this gap, which is still quite wide. But anyway, and it looks like he did go for the double probe scout. I believe that is a good decision, because now he's going to see the 9-pull. He's going to see 6lings on the way. Hopefully he makes his cannons in time this time. Well, actually, no, they were in time last game. But I still maintain that last game the cannons were not in time. It's just the lings were being completely dumb. And, oh, look at that. The cannons actually kind of block the bottom part-ish. So you can just put the gateway there. That's actually a very nice wall, I must say. Even though the gap's a little bit big, it's actually quite nicely organized. Because it is going to be tight between the gateway and the forge, and tight on the right side, so I only have to worry about the space at the bottom, and the cannons are right there. Looks like the cannons will finish in time. Overload's going to see this, and yep. trutaCz will back away here. Is he going to get a drone kill? Drone? No, he's just going to be annoying. One link coming back to deal with that guy. And just going to run around a bit. Looks like a drone here at the bottom right natural to take a third. And while nothing too exciting is happening, I'm going to eat another cookie. I hate that pylon positioning though. So, my problem with this is, what's really the point? Like, you're blocking half of your power radius. Oh man, I just like moused over my overlay. That was a terrible idea. You're blocking the top half of the pylon power. So it's like, that's only as good as half a pylon right now. Anyway. Bum. 3 hatches down. Natural Nexus is about to finish. Where's the core? There's the core. So, I'll say we're just gonna have a standard game from now. Let's see how GoTunk does. Now, last game, I mean, even though I was impressed with how GoTunk held off the initial attack, His mid and late game was not particularly impressive. His storms were not great. His stair control was pretty terrible. And please take this with a grain of salt. I mean, there's always going to be that guy that's like, Sayle, how could you say he's terrible? He could own you. Yes, I know he's better than me, but I mean, that was pretty lackluster control anyway. Looks like he's going Stargate. Standard stuff, no +1 shenanigans this time. Having said that, he did start it, but this is way too late for any kind of... Well, actually... Yeah, he might do it. I don't know. Feels a little bit slow for any kind of +1 speed lot timing. And looks like this one Zealot was going to go try and harass the space, but going to get warded away by these 4 Lings. No speed on the Lings though. So that Zealot should get home safe. I don't think speed will finish in time for them to catch it. Oh, looks like doing some juking and jiving. Juking and jiving. And a lot more Lings coming in from the back. Second Zealot going to help his buddy out here. He might actually engage, which is going to be bad because there's more Lings. Oh, no, third Zealot. Okay. So he's going to be fine. Doing a little micro. Very nice. Are you really not going to fight? Wow. I'm pretty sure he could have taken that. Man. Man, those are some womanly Zealots. This Zealot actually needs to like commit seppuku right now. He actually just let his 2 companions die for no reason. They could have killed those Lings. Dishonorable Zealot is dishonorable. It's always so sad to see a womanly Zealot. Anyway. 5 hatches down for trutaCz. Gotunk's Corsair is going to come in here and see what's up. And is he going to try and trap this? You can't trap this one, can you? No, you can't trap it because there's a gap here. He's getting speed. And it looks like his timing is a little bit better. I think speed and +1 will kind of finish, but he doesn't have a second gateway, so he's not going to have a lot of Zealots. Especially after he lost the initial 2 there. So, there's a creep colony. People are asking about whether this is tight. I'm actually not sure anymore. If you make the gateway against the right cliff, like on Fighting Spirit, it is tight, even though it looks kind of big. But... Anyway, and it looks like... I think he actually did try to trap this probe here. Because he made a second pylon. I don't know if he realizes there's a gap. And he's continuing to make Corsair. So actually, I think Gotunk has attempted to trap his probe here and just doesn't... Having said that, I think it will still work, just because the probe can't get through all the mining guys here. But it's not a proper block. And it looks like Gotunk is making the second gateway in like a really weird location. His base layout, man, is not very organized. Looks like we do have 1 Mutalisk. For whatever reason. The Speedlot's still running around, causing some shenanigans. No Hydra upgrades just yet, so he might actually be spending all his gas on Mutas. Yeah, it looks like that's what he's doing. Made a lot of Scourge as well. So, trutaCz going for a kind of a delayed Muta attack here. And, well, 1 cannon in the natural, 2 in the... Or rather, yeah, there are 2 in the main. So, I mean, Gotunk should be plenty prepared for this. He's going to have +1 Corsairs, plenty of cannons. But pretty much no ground army, which I think is not a good idea. Ground armies are often good in Brood War, unless you're playing on an island map. In which case, they're still good. So... yeah, but this Zealot counterattack, I mean, there's only 1 sunken here. The SimCity isn't perfect. And looks like trutaCz just checking the 12 o'clock there. I'm not... Oh, I think he actually saw... Oh no, now he sees his Zealots with this Overlord. He's going to go back and help defend. Gotunk can actually just kill the Sunken. He's going after the drones, but I think he can actually just kill the Sunken and then... Nope, he's actually just going to run away. Okay. He's going to try and save those. The Mutas will catch them. Is he going to make an Archon? I don't think he should, because he's got so many +1 Corsairs. Speaking of which, where are they? Ooh, they're back here. Of course, there is a cliff behind the natural, so it's pretty good for Muta harass. So we're just leaving them back there. I don't know why he's not going out to save his Zealots. Gotunk feels a little bit cowardly for a Protoss player. I'm not going to lie. Like, you know, I don't wanna defame his character or anything like that, but he seems a little bit womanly for a Protoss player. I'm just saying, you know? He had the womanly zealots, his Corsairs, they're just not moving out. You gotta be bold, man, you gotta be brave. You gotta show that Zerg what's up, you gotta show him his boss. There's like +1 carapace on the way for trutaCz. Actually, that's fairly standard if Protoss is going +1 Sayers. Not only does it help your Mutas and Scourge, but it helps your Overlords as well. And there we go, finally moving out with these Corsairs. He does have 8. They do have +1, so they're going to own anything in the skies. Unless it's that. Okay, maybe they're not going to own that, but anything less than this, and I would have been correct. But in this case it seems that, oh, but he does have 2 Archons actually, and this could be a huge engagement. The 2 Archons, oh my god! All of the Scourge just popping. That was not the correct way to engage that. You need to have everything spread out. You need to flank him and not get splashed, and it looks like Gotunk might be going up to 2 kills here. Unless he suicides? Actually, the game is way too early to call, but, you know, it's more exciting if I say that. Anyway, is this a hatchery? No, I keep thinking that's a hatchery that's morphing, which would be crazy because then he'd be like expanding towards the Protoss. Interestingly, the Hydro upgrades actually haven't even finished yet, so this attack on the bottom right could be good. The Mutas and Scourge are coming in, but that's a lot of Corsairs with 2 Archons underneath, and it looks like... oh no, the Scourge were not paying attention! Oh my goodness, the Muta's gonna get completely demolished. Did you see that? Just evaporating into thin air, but it looks like with a decent SimCity and some reinforcing Hydras, the ground army is going to be gone. I mean, as I said, Gotunk only had 2 gateways for a long time. He's now gone up to, looks like, 8 gateways. But his ground army was just not very scary. And, well, he's sending in a handful of reinforcements, but that's not much. And trutaCz has switched into Hydra production. 105 supply against 67. Gotunk going to retreat with these units. It's a good idea. In these small numbers, the Zerg units are generally more cost-effective. I was trying to say cost-efficient, and I was like, is it cost-effective? Is it cost-efficient? It's one or the other. It looks like this probe is actually trapped by this pylon. That's interesting. He might be using that to stack his Corsairs now, actually. And, well, looks like Corsairs continuing to do some harassment. Some sunken spore defense going down. Another Evo chamber. He has been getting... Okay, that's +1 carapace, and... Oh, looks like +2 weapons already, so... Gotunk with very nice upgrades, but he's got no High Templars here. He's got 2 High Templars in the back. They barely have 1 Storm apiece. He actually didn't get Psystorm! Oh my god, Psystorm is actually not done. It's barely going to finish in time to defend these Hydras. Wow. That timing. And, oh man, if trutaCz goes for it, though, he's going to get owned by Storms. Ugh. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Looks like 1 Scourge patrolling the top right. trutaCz with decent scouting of all the bases. Of course, has continued to be annoying. Did he actually supply block him? Yeah, he actually did. trutaCz now supply blocked at 77. But he's getting a 4th base. And... it's like armor on the way. Interesting, he got +2 weapons, now he's getting armor. So he's getting +1 armor before +3 weapons. I'm not sure what the reasoning behind that is. It's another one of those funny upgrade patterns that I always look for. And looks like